guys, I know it's been a while since I've shot a video, and the main reason for that is here's what I've been experiencing. Here's what's been going on. I shoot my videos on the iPhone 7, and the video quality seems to be pretty good and everything. I'm satisfied with that. I like that. The problem that I've been having though is the audio. If I'm using the forward-facing camera, the rear-facing one. I'm using the rear-facing camera, shooting video of the things that I see from my viewpoint. And when I narrate, you can't hardly hear me. Something to do with the iPhone 7, the way they put in the speakers and the microphones, where they're at the bottom of the phone. They're up by the earpiece, and then there's one around next to the camera lens itself. And so what happens is the surround sound in the microphones, they pick up the noise of whatever it is that's in the shot that I'm taking. It picks up that noise, and you can barely hear me. The last video that I did, and well, by the way, first of all, I actually have to, when I'm editing the video, I have to work with the audio so that I can be heard. Anyway, the last video that I did when we were at Wild Adventures for the Latin celebration, when I got home and I was editing the video, I was pretty disappointed with the audio of it. The audio was really bad in a lot of places, and even some of my earlier videos, there's been times where I've had to go and actually do some layovers on audio to get that in. But anyway, I ordered a external microphone and got it in, and then trying to figure out how to get it to hook up to the iPhone 7, with the fact that they took the 3.5 jack out of the bottom from where it is on the iPhone 6, and they have the little adapter that comes with the iPhone 7 to fix that problem. The only problem with that is it's only about maybe 2 inches, inch and a half, 2 inches long. So anyway, I got the microphone, got the adapter out, tried to figure out what I could do with that. Went online, found a couple extensions, ordered one, had to wait for like a week for it to come in. When it came in, when it got in, it worked for two-pole connection, but not three-pole connection. So then I had to order another adapter or another extension. I ordered another extension, got it in for it was actually the correct what they call TRRS. It's actually called tip ring stem, and so I got it in. To begin with, it seemed like it was working, but then the problem with that was what it was actually doing was it was responding to the phone as if nothing was hooked up, so it just reverted back to using the original internal microphones. So anyway, now I've got the external microphone hooked up, and I'll do maybe put in a little clip here in just a little while. If not on this video, then I'll do it on a future video of the little setup that I got on the iPhone 7. If you're having the same kind of problems with getting an external microphone to hook up on the iPhone 7, I ended up, after going through getting both of those extensions, getting the first one, waiting for it to come in, having to order the second one because the first one didn't work, so I ordered the second one, and I waited about another 4 or 5 days for it to come in, and then disappointed again with the fact that it would not respond with my phone. So I actually went right back to the little adapter, the lightning adapter that comes with the iPhone 7, and I'll show you how I got that hooked up. So that's what I've been dealing with. That's what's been going on with me. Um, so yeah, it's been aggravating, but I'm back in action now. Got it going, and hopefully the audio is going to sound a whole lot better. All right, so now that I've got that little rant, explanation, excuse, whatever that was out of the way, got a thought for the day. When did people forget how to drive? When did they just completely forget how to drive? I mean, I've had three encounters today. Three encounters today with people that just, man, it just blows my mind. How do you not know how to drive? Just simple driving maneuvers and simple courtesy and just completely oblivious to how you're supposed to drive. People, I don't know if they've just forgotten, they just don't care. It seems that people used to actually take pride in being a good driver, and I don't know, it just anyway, the three situations or instances that I had, I was sitting in a drive-through, and I pulled up to the drive-through, and there was two cars in front of me, and apparently they had been sitting there for a while. The lady in the SUV directly in front of me had a little Camaro sitting in front of her, and I pulled up, and I probably sat there for about 45 seconds. Had been there, just pulled up for about 45 seconds, and I see her white backup lights come on, and she just starts backing up. Well, I blew the horn, just a small little tap on the horn. It wasn't like I didn't lay on it. I didn't lay on it like in an aggressive way. Just a little courtesy tap on the horn to let her know that I was back there. Thinking maybe since she had been sitting there for a while, maybe she didn't know. I didn't realize that I had pulled up behind her, and anyway, so I tapped the horn just a little bit, and she turned the wheels sharp and gunned it out of there, and whipped around the building, came up, kind of rode along behind me, and she blew on her horn, and then she waved at me with one finger. And I'll let you guess for yourself what finger it was she used. But anyway, I'm like, wow, I was trying to save both of us from having a bad day, and let her know that I had pulled up, been sitting back there just in case she didn't know, and just a courtesy thing. But I guess people don't like courtesy anymore. I don't know, but so that was the first incident. Then, as I was headed home from there, I'm driving down the road that I live on, and I start slowing down. Of course, I was doing probably just a few miles under the speed limit to begin with, and I get close to my driveway. I begin to slow down, and a lady behind me is she's just riding right up on top of me, and I can see her in my rearview mirror just staring me down like, what in the world is this guy doing? I don't know if for some reason people have gotten to the point where they think that the only time you should slow down and turn is if you're turning onto a road, turn off of a road onto another road. But I had to pull into my driveway, and I have to slow down a pretty good bit to make that turn. And if you're in that big of a hurry, you can just go around. Turn your blinker on and go around. Well, she did go around me eventually as I was making my turn, but obviously when she went around me like very, very aggressively, and she blew her horn. I'm like, man, I'm not doing anything out here but just driving. And so then about an hour and a half later, I'd left the house, and I was a few streets down, and I'm pulling up to a four-way stop. And as I'm pulling up to the four-way stop, a lady is making a left-hand turn toward my direction, but she actually pulls into my lane to make her turn, and she looked at me like I was in the wrong place. I don't know. It's crazy. But anyway, that was just my thought. One of my thoughts for the day of did people just give up on pride in driving? You know, having like pride in having a good driving record, pride in being a good driver. You know, it used to be kind of a thing where people, they, I don't know, maybe, I guess like they saw it as a competition, you know, to be a better driver than somebody else. And anyway, I don't know if it's just they're giving away license a whole lot easier than they used to. They don't make you go through a rigorous test like they used to. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's not working. They need to get them back in the classrooms and teach them how to drive. But anyway, that's my thought. One of the things I have started since the last video that I made, I started doing a low carb diet, cut out flour, sugar, rice, potatoes, anything that has that in it, cut that out. And yeah, I've done pretty good with it. I think I've dropped about 5 or 6 pounds. Been doing it for about 2 weeks, and so it's working out pretty good. The only problem that I'm having is I'm running out of ideas for recipes. I've cooked, you know, chicken all kind of different ways. You know, different with chicken with vegetables and whatnot. I've done stir fry. I made a crustless deep dish pizza, which by the way was pretty good. I did some kind of, I guess, like a chili dogs without the bun, more like in a casserole type thing, with some Angus beef hot dogs and chili, with cheddar cheese and baked it. But yeah, I'm running out of ideas for recipes. So if you have any ideas, if you know any low carb recipes, put them in the comments. Leave a comment with them. I'll give them a try, and I'll let you know what I think. But yeah, I just got to come up with some more ideas. Yeah, with that, if you're liking the videos, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and share. And yeah, with that, I say good day.